Hello everyone, welcome back. Okay, we have today more Christmas tree decorations or decorations for anywhere really. These gorgeous little Santa hats, and I've made a loop on the top so you can hang them on your Christmas tree. If you don't want to hang them on your Christmas tree, then you don't need to do this bit, which is the last bit. These measure approximately from the top of the bobble to here, 2.5 inches, and it's about 1.5 inches wide. There's lots of little patterns out there. Again, I've made my own because I just like the size of these, to be honest, and I like the fact that it's a chunkier rim to it, and we've got the bobble there as well. This is the perfect size. They sort of coincide with the other bells, etc. You can also, I mean, I've done these in red, but you can do these in green if you don't want it to, you know, like if your tree is green and you don't want to see where it hangs from, you just want to see the actual hat, then go for a green a chain. But I've done red just so you can see. So I've done 5 here, and what we also need for this is a 3.5mm crochet hook. You will need scissors and you will need yarn. Yarn needle. So let's begin this, and I'll push these to the side. I'm using DK yarn. I have some white and I have some red. DK lightweight number 3, and let's begin. Get to the end. Okay. So leave about that much because we'll need that on the inside of the hat. So do your magic circle. I'll show that to you again very slowly. So hold this over and then let this one go to the back there. And then by using your hook, grab the back one and just pinch everything there. And let that one drop. And then chain 1. Into the magic circle, you want to do 7 half double crochets. So I'll show you how to do a half double crochet again. Yarn over into the loop, pull up a loop. You have 3 and pull through all 3. We need 7 of these. 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7. Do slow me down. If you don't know how to do half double crochets, I do have a separate tutorial. You can go back to that and have a look. Practice those, and then you can come back to do these gorgeous little hats, Santa hats. So slip stitch into the first half double crochet there. Then what we want to do is chain 1, and into the very same there, stitch you come out from, place 2 half double crochets. And you want to place 2 half double crochets in each stitch, and you should have a total of 14. Sorry, I do apologise if you can hear some rumbling in the background. It's the bin collectors, and my workroom here is facing the main street, so a bit early today. Okay, so hopefully you can still hear me. Okay, so we've got 14 half double crochets. We want to slip stitch into the first half double crochet there. Okay, that was round 2. Now the red part of the hat only consists of 5 rounds. We have 14 half double crochets. We just need to do 3 rows of 14 half double crochets. So by chaining 1 and doing a half double crochet in the very first stitch, work your way around, and you will have 14 half double crochets. That's round 1. Slip stitch, chain 1, and start again with another row of half double crochet, 14 half double crochets. These will look absolutely great on a dining table as well. So that's round 4. Slip stitch into the first half double crochet. See it little going down now. And one more row of this, so chain 1, half double crochet, 14 all the way around. I will stay with you on this. Normally I say to you, meet me somewhere, but as it's such a small item and it's so straightforward, we can just do this together. I'm nearly here now at the end, but if you're not, just pause me and meet me here. Right. So slip stitch into the last single crochet. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5, chain 1 and snip your yarn. Okay, what I tend to do now is do the actual bobble, because the longer the hat goes it becomes a bit difficult. So it's only a teeny weeny little bobble. So grab about that much yarn just to sort of tie the bobble, and using your 2 fingers just hold the yarn and wrap it around about 15-16 times. You can make 20 if you want to, but I've just done 15. So 1, 2, 4, 5, 6. Oh, actually I've done 60. Never mind. Snip your yarn there. Wrap around. Grab this one. I just move it off onto my fingers, but you have your own technique however you want to make this little mini bobble. Wrap around twice, and you can use your little fingers there to hold it into place. Make 1 knot. Once you've done the first knot, just make sure it's sort of central. Give it a good tug. Two knots. And using your scissors, I'm just going to use this, my bigger one, sorry, only because it's a bit more sharper. So hold it like so. If you're right-handed, you'll be holding this way. Never go this way. Always want to pull up straight. Even if the loops are wonky, don't worry, just pull up straight and snip. Make sure you snip all of them, because you can forget. Okay, so what I tend to do, because it's so small, I use the middle of my thumb here as a guide. So I will always hold the strands on the top, and I'll place my thumb, I can feel it central, and then just pinch it. And then what I tend to do is use my nail or the edge of my finger, like so, as a guide. Doesn't have to be the most perfect. All we are doing is just giving it a nice, and then what I tend to do, because it's so small, I just kind of fan it up that way, and then again just use my eye. So there's none that are sticking out, they're a bit weird. So there. And I always look from on the top. Doesn't need much. Okay, I'm just going to move that to the side. So going back to this, I put my hook through the bottom here, and you can see that's the first round. I try to place it within the first round, so if I just go anywhere here on the side, then grab one of these with my hook pull it through. There's one. Now, as you can see, I place that there. Now, I don't want to go there. You want to use this as a guideline if you're like me and everything has to be perfect and it has to sit on top, not lopsided, then this is the method. Okay, so grab both of these, give it a little bit of a shake so there's none caught. Flip it over gently. Grab your two now, because they're on the opposite side. Give it a knot and another good knot. And this is why we have this third one here. This was the beginning of the magic circle. So then just go ahead and tie that one to it as well. Another 2 knots. 2 knots, 1 knot, whatever you prefer. And just snip off without that much. Okay. It's just much more easier to, you know, get to the top. So now we're going to do the white bit, which is the rim at the bottom. So that's where we finish. Don't go there. Go a couple of stitches up and attach your yarn whatever your method is. Chain 1 and then half double crochet into the same one and do 14 half double crochets all the way around. I'm working my tail ends, as you can see, and I will snip them up after the first round. Don't make a mistake going there and there. It's just this one. Just look at this tiny knot and then just go into the one after. And I will just drop my yarn wherever it needs to. But I will go back in a minute and give them a tug, because I don't like them to, even though it's underneath, I like work to be tidy. So that's my 14th. And then slip stitch to the top of the first. Now at this point, like I said, I'm just going to flip this bit over and I'm going to give my red yarn and my white yarn a bit of a tug and just snip them off. Okay, so we've chained 1 and we want to do 14 double crochets again. You can, if you don't want to do, there's a variation to this, if you don't want the rib thing at the bottom, you can just leave it as that, you know, if that's the look that you like. For that you will just need 1 row of crochet. 2 will be too thick. What I'm doing is doing 3 because I like my fold. But if you don't want to fold, just leave it as 1 row of double crochet. I'll leave that on to you, but I'll carry on. As I've made 5 of the others, I might as well make the 6th one to match. So this is the second row of half double crochet. Slip stitch to the top, chain 1, and this is our very last one. 14 half double crochets again. Six, nearly there. You pause me at any point and catch up, and here we are. Chain 1, cut a little bit of yarn. Okay, so grab your yarn needle, and remember this one, if you had just done the 1 row, then you'd be on the inside. But because this is going to go over, I'm going to tie my yarn this way. So just a couple of You could make the bells that I've showed you, Christmas stockings. Imagine having all three of these things together with baubles. You know, it's going to look amazing. So let's fold this over. Okay. Okay, now like I said, if you just want the Santa hat, then this is it. You're done. Absolutely gorgeous. But if you want to hang them on the tree, like I said, you can use green. I have some green here if you don't like to see the red strand, the red loop. I had the green, but I was actually doing this in the evening, and green is hard to do in the evening for me. Eyesight's not great, so I decided to go with the red. But having thought about it, I probably would have done the green, but they do look just as cute with the red. So I'll go ahead and show you how to make this. If you need this for your Christmas tree, you will need this. So all you need to do is have about that much yarn, just, you know, the length of your forefingers, and do a slip knot and chain 30. Okay, once you've done your 30, snip off about the same amount again, pull it through. That will be your loop. Now I've done 30, that's the drop that I like, but you can go longer if you want. Fold it in half, it will be, so it will be about here. You do need to allow to go over the, because we're not putting it centrally. Now this is another trick, this is one of mine. Now I've, you know, some people just put it through here on the side, any one of the sides, and to be honest, the hat hangs like this, and I don't like things on a wonky level, so I'll show you how to do this technique. So we've attached the bobble, so the next stitch you can see, not down here, the next one, you'll see the little circle. Anywhere, go in, like I've gone there, and grab one of the sides and pull it through. Oh, and I've dropped it. Bear with me. Okay. There's one. And you can pull that through, but don't give it too much because we need to do the other side. Now to get it absolutely perfect, because that's mine, don't sort of just guesstimate. I think the best thing to do is just hold your hat like that, put it over the pom-pom like so, and then where that meets there, put your needle again, but through that second round, grab the other one, pull it through. Okay, now pull both of them through, but not enough to, you know, squash the pom-pom. So here we are. I grab both and I just do a knot. You do a knot however you feel comfortable. And I just line it up there using my nail. But because I'm extra, sorry about this guys, I do another one going that way as well. Snip off the extras there. And then gently just tug. Try not to touch the bobble because they're very small and delicate, so. And here we are. There's your ahead and make loads of these. You will absolutely enjoy yourself, I'm telling you. So I made a pack of 6 here. Absolutely pretty, 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 pretty. And you can, I'll just put this up a bit so you can see rather than so zoomed in. So DK yarn, lightweight number 3, 3.5mm crochet hook, approximately 2.5 inches by about 1.5. If you want them to make them smaller, go lower. I mean you could go 3mm, 2.5 if you're good at handling very tiny hooks, but definitely use DK yarn. And yeah, here we are again. Hope you've enjoyed this tutorial. If you're getting a bit excited about Christmas, then this is where to start. So thanks again for watching. Thanks for everybody for your support and subscribing, and please do like and share for anyone who'd love to make these little Santa hats. Thank you, and I'll see you soon.